Holidays, so just bear with me if I take a little bit more time to load your videos. So good morning, everybody. Welcome to Venus Tarot. My name is Venus, and I'm here to do your intuitive tarot reading for January, and this is for all Cancer signs. Sun sign, moon sign, and rising. So, and this is timeless in the month of January. Anytime you get this message, that means that is the time the Spirit is wanting you to get this message. And you have to watch this video more than once, because I'm doing this before New Year's so that people begin to understand the energies that are at play, and they begin to sort of put themselves aright. If there's anything you need to put aright, if there's an advice you need to work on, I think now is the time to do so. So please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Let's get into the reading. So, Spirit, my ministering angels, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Michael, Archangel Uriel, my Heavenly Father, Mother God, what are those messages you have for Cancer signs for the month of January 2019? What are those advices that they need to hear for January 2019? What are those messages you need Cancers to hear for the month of January 2019? From the 1st of January to the 31st of January 2019. From the 1st of January to the 31st of January 2019. I've been showing off my Moldavite for a while now. I had a profound experience with these Moldavite crystals, and I will do a video of my experiences with them. They are beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energies to work with, and I recommend them to everyone who needs a change, who is trying to put themselves on the right path for themselves. So I do recommend Moldavite. Look at that beautiful green. I do recommend Moldavite, and I'm actually buying a whole lot more also. So just in case you need to get your hand on Moldavite, let me know. Just send me an email. Alright? Alright, 2 messages here. Cancer. Alright, my beautiful Cancer, you have the Queen of Cups as your first card. You have the Page of Pentacles. You have the 5 of Swords. You also have the Knight of Wands. So sorry. You have the Knight of Wands. You have the 2 of Wands. You have the 10 of Swords. And you have the 3 of Pentacles. Cancer. Below the deck, you have the King of Pentacles. Why all this is happening is below the deck, and you have the King of Pentacles. So, Cancer, in your past, you are dealing with either a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, and this might also be your energy. You're standing in your loving self. You're being loving, you're being kind, you're being, you're nurturing, or you have a mother figure who is very nurturing, very beautiful in nature. In your current moment, you have the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is being proactive. For this new year, I think a lot of signs are expecting a job, something new. It's a new project, it's a new investment, or some kind of new studies. And in the future, you have the Five of Swords. I'm thinking maybe you have, maybe your mother's telling you to get a new job or get something to do that will bring you some kind of achievements, working on something that would bring you money, and you're having some kind of conflict about this. This is more like mental conflicts, trying to win a situation or an argument by all means. So I think Cancer signs need to be careful with those that you're having arguments with. There's a lot of arguments in January. I've been seeing that, or there's a potential of it. So I think you are not being open to advices coming from this particular person, and those advices might serve you right. They might serve you well, because they are very intuitive. If they give you advices, sometimes it's coming from their intuition. And these days, a lot of people pick a lot of energies up and they advise you on that, based on that. So, what to do? I think you need to respond to a message. This is a message either coming, or a message you need to give, or a message you need to accept, because this is a decision. So it's either you're accepting this message, a decision to accept a message or give a message, or accept an advice and you don't just try to fight it. There is a message, an important message that will bring you into money, that will bring you into maybe a new job, a new prospect that is coming, that I think you're advised here not to shy away from. It's a decision that you need to make. In your hopes and fears, I think you're afraid that you might not get the job, because this shows up in your hopes and fears. It talks about hitting rock bottom. It talks about something being finished up, giving up. I think there's something you're giving up about a new job that Spirit is advising you not to give up on it. Don't give up on it yet. Don't give up on it yet, because it will work out. You have the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles talks about you having to being in a team, working with people. Anyway, this is the Three of Pentacles, as I was saying. It's being in a team, working in a team with people, or with a group of people, or with an organization. which I think might be coming. There's a new message coming about a job that maybe had hit rock bottom before. It's either an old job that is coming back new. So be mindful of that. And you have to take an advice. The person that might be offering this job to you might be a water sign. And you're a little bit skeptical about it. So just be patient with this energy. Be patient. And you will be achieving a whole lot. You also have maybe a father figure. He's a rich family man who is very stable. He cares for his family. He has money. And sometimes it could be talking about a head of an organization, because I'm not seeing this as a love reading. Alright? And if it's a love reading, if you want to apply this to a love reading, it still means that someone's offering you love, because this queen of water, she's always offering love. She's always offering affection. She's very sensitive and very emotional. It's either you offering it to someone or someone offering it to you. But there's something new about it. There's something new about it, because this talks about new things. It talks about new things. So, could be a new job, new project. So, new studies. Let me get clarifiers for that. Holy Spirit, can you clarify these cards? For Cancer, January, from the 1st of January to, a card flipped. A card flipped. And you have the Strength card. You have the Strength card. The Strength card here is telling you to use your intuitive drive. The message of the card itself is going into your inner strength, having courage. This person might be gathering courage to actually do this for you. Maybe this person offering you this job might have gone through a whole lot to get you this job. Another card flipped. And this is the Magician. The Magician card is you standing in your inner power. You have all it takes. You have all it takes. You have all the ingredients you need for the month of January to put this aright. But I think you're having some kind of conflict with this. You might not like the way it is, or who's offering it, or the situation and circumstances of which it was offered to you. But you do have the power to be able to pull this off for yourself. Use the power of your intention to be able to pull things into your life this January. It's so, so good when you stand in your power. I've always loved the Magician card because it gives you an idea of what you can draw to yourself, what kind of power in which you hold, in which you can draw goodness into your life. All right. What card is here? You're having fears about this message. It could be something that you're really fearful of. There's a situation and the circumstances here that you're fearing. You really do fear this message. There's a message, inner nurture. This is the Empress card. The Empress card tells you to nurture yourself. stand in your creativity and your sensitivity. And it could also be talking about mother. So, like I said, this is a mother here, or someone you regard as a mother, someone who's much older than you, who's actually advising you, and it could be male or female. Maybe someone you have reached like a ending with. There's something that ended with a water sign. There's something that ended with a water sign. You're really making decisions about this. There's something about a water sign that you've ended it with this person or this organization or the group of people. The situation was ended, but now I think it's being reviewed and a great decision is coming. Either you are making decisions or someone is making a decision about you, maybe to stop this work or to put you on this job. But I think it's an old energy that is coming back, and you really need to make clear decisions about them. All right, Cancer? Below the deck, it's a new thing that came back. It's something that ended before, and it's coming back into your timeline now. So, Cancer, be aware that I do not see any bad thing about it. I think it's still in the decision stages. This is the Knight of Earth. The Knight of Earth talks about when you are slowly making a decision about something. She's a friend, she's very consistent, but this person is slow in action, very slow in action. But I've always seen it as slow and steady wins the race. So you might end up winning the race with this, but in a very slow way. Below this deck you have 8 of water. 8 of waters might be talking about you wanting to walk away from this all. You don't want this situation, or you don't want this job. Depending on the kind of job it is, it might be something stressful. But I think you have the strength and the power to pull this off if it ends up being a job. If it's a love relationship, I think one person might walk away from it. Someone is offering you, but someone might end up walking away from it because you're very slow in picking this energy up. And it's not telling me here if you actually picked it up. So just be mindful. If you want a further reading to this reading, please send me a mail. If you're interested in getting further clarifications on this reading, please send me a mail. If it resonates with you and you want to forward this reading, send me a mail, okay? I think it's the only way you can actually get an accurate reading. This is for all sun signs of Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So check out other readings to know. This is a thinking woman. Your spiritual advice is a thinking woman. You need to think about it. You need to think about it deeply before making a decision, which I think is what you're doing here. There's a fear that this might not work out so well. And below that, there's still decisions to be made. You're at a crossroad, you're trying to make a decision to what you think it might be. Let me show you this very well. You're having indecisions about it. Spirit is telling you, I think the advice here is Spirit is actually telling you to think about it. It could be a love relationship that someone's offering to you. That person might be very stable, rich, have everything it takes, male or female, but you might be in a situation whereby you're having conflicts with this person and you're making a decision if you want to accept this message and offer or not. And you might be the one having anxiety about sending out a message to someone who's caring, loving. She's strong, by the way, because she's got the strength card. She's very strong, she's stable. And you might be trying to walk back into a relationship that has ended. All right? So there's a great decision coming your way that you need to make. You can do that fast now that you know that you need to make that decision in order to move on with your January. So you do that on time. It's either the person is making a decision about you or you're making a decision about the person or an organization. But real decisions need to be made in order to move forward in January. So for now, that's the message I have for you. I'm still going to do weekly readings for Cancer. Maybe you would have more clarity for this reading, like a continuation of an advice for this reading. If you know someone that this reading might resonate with, please like and share to that person. If you love this reading or like this reading, if it makes sense to you, and I think just subscribe, okay? And then this channel is open for donations. Please donate to this channel so that it gets better. I'm able to buy more materials to make this better, more content, better content. Alright guys, I do love you so much. Thank you for watching my videos. Alright, so I will see you next time. Have a great one. Alright, bye.